What glyphs do we have on right now? Killing spree, slice, fan. Okay, that's what I want. You just put up a nice little slice and dice and cast a lot of Phantom Knives. Just do a lot of AoE damage. Things have a lot of health. Okay, pretty good. Probably do a little better if we do things better. Immune. One of these guys has a bubble. Oh, yeah, I remember that from the 10-man we were just in. They were telling me that. You just have cringe paladin abilities. Pretty good. Oh, shit, it's the Blood Queen. But no, we gotta kill the Council first. Alright, this is gonna be... Expose armor. There we go. Okay, Cream Salagi, hey, how's it going? I saw you online earlier. I was busy doing a lot of stuff, and there were too many things to pay attention to. Hello. How's it going? You stole all my channel... Listen, you can spend 50,000 channel points to make me change my hat. That's a new thing now. So, I don't know, predict better. And then you'll have more points and you can make me change hat. $49,129 points to go. All right. I'm trying to listen to some instructions. Talking about the fire orb. Yeah, okay, so the fireball is just basically the same as we were doing it in 10-man. If you get the fireball, you have to try to run it through as many people as possible, so it's important that all the other people are stacked up in a way that lets you just run it over all top of them. Talking about positioning. Surely something interesting will happen soon. You're gonna, like, resurrect these guys, I bet. They're saying that the transfusions go in a designated order. In the previous group I was in, they were saying the transfusions were random. Maybe it's different in 10 and 25, or if not, someone's wrong. What? Importing? What? No, close. Oh, that was a load from previously, I think, that finally finished.
The sand lane of the Lich King's immortal soldiers. Now, you shall face their might combined. Rise up, brothers, and destroy our enemies!
Naxanar was merely a setback. The power of the Orc. Valanar will have his vengeance. Blood will flow.
Spread. Stack high.
Melee did not spread enough. And I'm gonna die. I can't move here.
Spread.
Okay, we didn't spread again.
Stack high. Stack high.
Okay, I cannot really move right now. Oh,
Stack
oh.
high. Stack high.
Okay, okay, they called for wipe.
Stack high. Stack high.
Do you see now the power of the Dark Fallen? Were you ever a threat?
Seemed like every shock vortex blew up the melees. I think we're gonna have to run back here. Upper Spire. In we go. This is a pretty long run back. The teleporter is not close to these bosses. Oh, these guys respawn? What, because we didn't kill Putricide? We already killed Rotface and Festergut. I believe it is random. Valinar first, and then, you know, which one is next is random, and then it's the third one. Alright, we go again. This is one where I think we're just gonna have to pull it a bunch of times to figure out what the hell's going on. So we have a range checker on the screen. Oh, range 12? So this should be able to help us know if we're far enough away for the vortex. Where is my warlock? Thor of Stormwind? Okay. There's supposed to be a pull timer? Okay, there's no pull timer that I could see.
Beg for blood will flow.
Spread.
Okay.
In the pain. My cup.
There's a range.
Stack high. Stack high. Spread.
Bro, this is impossible.
Stack high. Stack high.
For the power of the will flows through me.
Watch your step.
Delight in
Stack
the
high.
pain.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
My cup.
Stack
For
high.
mercy.
Okay. I don't know why it's getting shock vortex on you. When it said shock vortex on you, I just thought, okay, I gotta run. Should have some wipe recovery here so we can recover this faster. It seemed to me like the empowered shock vortex,
Setback.
like we tried to run away and spread, but we were getting knocked back all the time anyways. And then like once for the rogue is fine, because you can cloak your stacks of debuff. Whenever you move around, you get stacks of a debuff that deals you damage. The second one was not empowered, so tank should have moved the boss since Shock Vortex was in melee. So that's not me running away, that's... Shock Vortex is on the ground and everyone else has to move away from it. Okay. What? Is this... Am I not getting a res? Okay, they are getting a res here. Do I have, like, DPM enabled? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm not missing out on that pull timer. There just wasn't one, I guess. Alright. About that time. Granola bar. Alright, we pulling.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Worm fool. Blood will flow.
Okay.
Spread.
JK. Yeah, see. There's no shot.
Ice in the pain. My cup runneth over.
Spread.
I actually did not get blasted that
Stack
time.
high.
The dark blood will flow.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
Delight in the pain.
Okay.
My cup runneth over.
Watch your step.
Shock Vortex on melee was the alert. It's a very confusing alert. It's not really...
Watch your step.
Blood will flow. The power of the orb flows through me. My cup runneth over.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
In the pain.
Nope.
Stack high. Stack high.
We gotta tell them about this.
Truth is found.
We're in a good spot. We can be rezzed. They're talking about some notes. I have a note about the Shock Vortex.
Naxanar was merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valithria will have his vengeance.
Yeah. I have a note about the shock vortex. When Valinar is empowered, which is the start of it, and he does shock vortex, that's the one that's like gonna explode in a radius around every single player, where we have to spread out. Once Valinar is not empowered, the shock vortexes operate differently, and the DBM announcements are very confusing. As far as I could tell, the shock vortex just chooses a location on the ground, and it's a white swirly thing. Sometimes it says on Melee or on Simon Eyes or on this person. That doesn't appear to be like super accurate from what I've seen. Like, you just have to look for it and make sure you're not next to it. If it's like, if the shock vortex shows up on like the mob that everyone's fighting, the tank has to move it away. But the DBM announcements have confused me sometimes because they weren't really accurate. Okay. Magic Flow, thank you for the tip on that. That helped me figure out what the hell was going on with those. Alright. Granola bar time. Peanut butter dark chocolate. They're delicious. Is my midstream food almost all the time.
5, 4.
We're in.
Blood will flow.
Not hitting the killing spree or the blade flurry because the oh fuck. Yeah. Spread a little bit. I was late on that.
Runneth over. Delight in the
What the?
pain.
Stack high.
Am I meleeing this? Okay. Yeah, I mean, now I need to move more.
Spread. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
And we're dead.
For the power of the blood will flow through me.
This seems like... Oh, there's a kinetic bomb that just went out.
Beg for mercy. My cup runneth over. Delight in the pain.
Kakaharas asks, is Assassination or Combat better for Icecrown Citadel? The PTR has been out for less than 3 days. I do not have enough experience to know.
Naxanar was
So we're
merely a
learning,
setback.
trying to figure out how things work, and we'll see.
Valithria will have
But I'm gonna
vengeance.
guess that it's gonna be exactly the same as it has been every other phase, where some fights combat's better and other fights assassination's better, because they're better at different things. Alright, so maybe like with the empowered shock vortex, we're not really supposed to get to a point where like no one gets knocked back by it. But maybe the point of spreading out is that like you don't get too much damage from it, because I assume it's like a AoE damage around each person. So if you have everyone like stacked in melee, everyone will just insta die. The spreading, I think, is not about... Maybe the goal of the spreading is not to make it so no one gets knocked back or hit by any of these explosions, but to make it so, like, you take a survivable amount of damage rather than a one-shot. Oh, where's my warlock? I'm out of range. Now I'm in range.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blood will flow. My cup runneth over.
Spread.
Delight in the pain.
Spread.
Will flow. Such wondrous power.
Oh,
The dark
kinetic
powers
bomb.
made me invincible.
Okay. Yeah. No good. This is a toughie. We keep having kinetic bombs go off. Like, we're getting a little bit better at handling the other stuff, but every attempt we're having kinetic bombs explode. Which is not something that's my responsibility. It's something that, like, range DPS are supposed to be handling.
Naxanar was merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valithria will have his vengeance.
Okay, so one thing we did learn that time was we moved up to basically the tank spot while in stealth. So we didn't have to move and generate debuff stacks on pull. Because if we can stealth up into our like starting position, that's great. There we go. Yeah, a little awkward there. Okay. Okay, so I think the main thing that's holding us back from progressing on this is the kinetic bombs. So we have to figure out how to handle them better, or like what's going wrong with them right now. Because we on that previous attempt, we were like pretty much good. We didn't have anyone die to the shock vortexes. But as soon as a kinetic bomb goes, it's a wipe. Waiting for the pull timer, and then when the pull timer's up, you know, we do our tricks on Thor, and then we get stealth into position. Range DPS job to attack the bombs if it's trying to reach the ground. Yes, it is absolutely range DPS job. It's not something I'm screwing up. On the previous attempt, they're saying the kinetic bomb spawned like way up here on the stage, and most of the range DPS are spread around in this area. So like they were pretty much all out of range of the kinetic orb.
Blood will flow.
Damien, staying up extra late to watch the live stream. Well, I hope you're having a good time. I appreciate it. Gotta get the frick out of here. That was not great movement on my part.
Delight in the pain.
Spread.
Got blasted farther away.
Stack high. Stack high. Stack high.
I'm gonna let these stacks fade and then move over to the boss.
Stack high.
Oh, never mind. Don't Blade Flurry. We have to let the Dark Nucleus live. Why is it moving?
Delight in the pain. Tremble before Tal'Daram. Blood will flow. The power of the orb flows through me.
Stack
Oh,
high,
what the
stack
frick was
high,
that?
Stack high, stack high, stack high. Stack high.
Fuck.
Stack high.
Okay, well, I can't get to the boss because I can't move. Shit. Okay.
Worm food. Dinner is served.
Stack high. Stack high.
Fuck. Alright, well, we don't use Blade Flare or Killing Spree on pull because the tank isn't generating threat on the secondary target, so we're afraid of those ripping. And we also don't use Blade Flare or Killing Spree when we're fighting the guy who has the Dark Orbs around him, because we don't actually want to do any damage to the Dark Orbs. And our stacks are high. Yeah, that's correct.
Naxanar was merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valithria
What exactly is going on in this fight? Okay, so Creep Sloggy, every time, this is the most obnoxious part, is whenever you move, you gain a stacking debuff, and then for moving, and then also for moving, you take damage based on how many stacks of that debuff you have. So like, whenever I have to change target and I have to move to a different target, it goes stack high, stack high, stack high, and I'm gaining stacks, and each subsequent stack I'm gaining is dealing more damage whenever I press W. And it's like the worst mechanic. It punishes you for pressing W, and W is my favorite button. Except for Fan of Knives. I like Fan of Knives better than W. Right, so then there's a bunch of other mechanics that, like, do knockbacks in this fight and require you to move or require you to spread out in this or that way. So then, like, it's kind of a ass when you get, you know, you have one mechanic that forces you to move, and then you have another mechanic that punishes you for moving. Looks toxic, that's for sure, yeah. And then, so on the first boss, Valinar, you get Empowered Shock Vortex. When he casts that, it's like a 2-second cast, and when it finishes, there's an explosion around every single individual player in the raid, and the explosion deals damage and knocks back. So we have to, like, spread out to not get one shot by that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Frick, he's not moving.
Blood will flow.
Spread.
Runneth over. Delight in the pain.
I think it's based on time spent moving, not distance moved. So if I move faster, I can get less stacks for the same distance, I think.
Spread. Stack high, stack high.
Tremble before Tal'Daram mortals, for the power of the orb. Blood will flow through me.
Okay. This is Tal'Daram.
Stack
What the
high, stack
frick
high,
was that?
Stack high.
We have 10 stacks. We basically can't move or we'll die. So, unlucky about the exposed armor debuff, I guess.
Watch your step.
Delight in the pain.
What the?
Stack high, stack high, stack high, stack high, stack
In a
high.
good position. Okay, that was another kinetic bomb.
Dinner is served.
Wait. Was
Naxanar was merely a setback. With the power of
That-
the
that-
Orc, Valanar will have his vengeance.
I wasn't sure if that was a kinetic bomb landing or if it was the non-empowered shock vortex. I thought I was far enough away from the shock vortex when it was going off, but it looked like it knocked people around. Yeah, I think that time it actually was not the fault of the kinetic orbs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna take some learning for sure, and I think it's gonna be a yikes one. I think even the way this looks to me is even once people are like familiar and know what's going on, it's gonna be messy every time, or potential to be messy. Right, and remember that's different shock vortex when he's empowered versus not. Yeah, the unempowered one. Yep. Fuck this. I'm doing the tank tonight. This time. That way, if I tricks tank, then I can actually use my cooldowns on the opener.
5,
And
4,
so should basically everyone else be able
2,
to.
1.
Blood will flow. My cup runneth over.
Spread.
Delight
Stack
in the
high,
pain.
stack high. Spread.
Beg
Lasted a
friends
little bit.
foretold around mortals.
Stack high.
Blood will flows through me.
Okay. Oh, that was a shock fort? Was it?
Delight in
Stack
the
high,
pain.
stack high.
Runneth over. Beg for mercy. Dinner is served.
Stack high.
Holy shit, there's so many abilities going on. Yeah, the white swirl on the ground, but I didn't even see it until I was knocked back. Luckily, we're in a spot where we can be rezzed. That's the most important part. We don't have to run back. We can sit here.
Naxanar was merely a setback. The power of the orb. Valanar will have his vengeance.
I think something that's definitely going to help is there's so many different abilities going on. I need to change my UI so it doesn't alert me about the bullshit abilities that I don't have to worry about. Because there's so much happening that it's hard for me to know, like, what the important thing to pay attention to is and what the things are that I can ignore. And I want my UI to just not tell me about kinetic bombs. Don't tell me about empowered orbs that aren't on me, you know. Make sure it's only alerting me for the abilities I actually have to pay attention to. I think that's going to be really important. Improvement that could be made to the UI, which is not something I can really do right now, but whatever. Oh, I don't have Tricks of the Trade glyph on right now. I noticed that last time. I think I have a fan glyph in the spot that I want that. Slice. Oh. Oh, because I have Slice and Expose. That's why I don't have Tricks glyph. Yeah, I'm going to keep it like this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blood will flow.
Killing spree.
Spreading before the vortex even happens.
Delight in the pain.
What? He's not doing it.
Spread.
How's the vortex?
Stack.
There's a call to spread preemptive. Oh, I'm in trouble. I can get back.
Stack high. Stack high.
Can I make it to Keloseth?
Stack high. Stack high.
Cool.
Delight in the pain.
Anyways, there's no expose armor debuff.
My cup runneth over.
Watch your step.
Where is it? I didn't see where the vortex even was. Right there.
Tremble before Tal'Daram,
stack high, stack high, stack high, stack high, stack high.
Another vortex.
Stack
No, I
high,
almost dropped my stacks.
stack high.
Okay, there we go. I moved a little bit too soon.
Stack high.
What was that? That was a kinetic bomb, I believe.
Worm food.
Fatality.
And now we're dead.
Were you ever a threat?
Okay.
Beg for mercy was merely a setback. With the power of the over,
Spread.
Valithria will have his vengeance.
Maybe I'm being, I think perhaps I'm being a little too aggressive with my use of Cloak of Shadows. I think I should only use Cloak of Shadows when my alternative is to stand still and not DPS.
Was merely a setback.
I was using it pretty aggressively to just, like, remove stacks of the movement debuff, just so I took less damage. But I think I should save it specifically for a time where, like, I have to stand still and not DPS, right? Like, that's a good time to use Cloak of Shadows, not just for, like, a little bit of damage reduction, because I lost so much uptime due to getting high stacks of the movement debuff, and like, not having Cloak of Shadows available. Okay. Unempowered Vortex, still a little difficult to see, but I'm getting better at looking at identifying them. Having the screen zoomed out where I can, like, see the whole room at once is super important too. I think this is super good. The other thing is, we had a call out to move prior to the empowered shock vortex going at the start, and, like, we moved away and we spread out, and then he just didn't do it for, like, 5 or 10 seconds. So I think in the future, we're gonna wait until he actually does it to rocket boot or sprint away, and that's gonna be better.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the rune stone. There it is. Killing spree.
Runneth over.
Spread.
Delight in the pain.
Stack high. Stack high.
Okay, we didn't burn our Cloak of Shadows there. That's nice. We should be able to just naturally drop stacks here.
Spread.
Tremble before Tal'Daram mortals, for the
Stack
power of
high.
the Lord
Stack
will
high.
love
Stack high.
me.
Watch your
I
step.
shouldn't have cloaked there. What the frick? Stop moving.
My cup runneth over.
This shock vortex is right here.
In the pain.
Oh, the movement was due to the shock vortex. Whoa. What just killed me? Let's find out. Flames Ball of Inferno hit me for 50,000 damage. 53,000.
Dark Lord made me invincible.
Was that on me? Empowered Orb.
Delight in the pain.
Seven.
My cup runneth over.
Powered Orb, Adiabatics, Kai Priest, Novalock. Oh, Reigns, Huh.
Naxanar was merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valanar will have his vengeance.
Yep. There we go. This fight. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this. I don't like this, like, a bunch of mechanics that force you to move or, like, knock you back if you fuck them up. And then, like, on top of that, a mechanic that punishes you for moving. I get that it's, like, the whole thing is you figure out how to move as little as possible. But, look, I'm gonna say not fun. So is my impression right now. Faint glyph time, says Dr. Jones a lot. I mean, there's a lot of AoE damage going out. Maybe. Alright, enter stealth. Oh, never mind, we're not pulling. Now we're pulling. In 10 seconds.
Five.
No pull, no pull. Never mind. Someone else's... One person had an internet problem, then the next person, their game crashed. Halfway through the pull timer. Alright, we have one person with game crash. Okay, try to reload. How do I determine what weapons to use in what hand? Well, that's what spreadsheets and simulators are for. We have spreadsheets here on the Simonized Show Discord. We have simulators here if you want a slightly easier option. Are we going? Never mind. There's also charts that you can look at in the index channel, but I have to play the game right now. Someone can do the exclamation point chart command, and that will tell them about the charts.
1.
Blood will flow.
Where's my Mjolnir runestone? There we go.
Spread.
Runneth over. Delight in the pain.
Stack high. Stack high.
How? The dark fallen order. Blood will flow.
What the? They're moving.
Stack high.
Okay, no AoE is supposed to happen here. Oh, we should Adrenaline Rush, I guess.
Delight in the pain.
Shock Vortex right there. You guys can see it.
Tremble before Tal'Daram. Blood will flow. The orb flows.
Watch your
slowly.
step. Stack high.
Delight in the pain. Word
And we're dead.
do you see now?
What killed us this time?
Over. Were you
Kinetic
threat?
a bomb. Yup. All right. Well, that attempt lasted much longer than most. What the? I got a res? Okay, okay. I knew I was in a position that could not be resed.
Naxanar was
Okay.
merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valanar will have his vengeance.
Okay, we get our food buff, and we go again. Yeah, the way I see it, the melee are not trying to avoid getting knocked back at all. Like, that's just unreasonable. We're just trying to take few enough knockbacks so we don't get one shot by the mechanic. WOTLK, thank you for the tier 1. Stop dying, please. I need to learn how to play Rogue. you're gonna have to complain in someone else's stream because a lot of our deaths are kinetic bomb. Okay, I can't do anything about that. I'm not well, I could, but I'm not supposed to. Okay, but there's a crap load of stuff going on. There's a lot of mechanics. What the?
Blood will flow.
Killing spree.
What the?
No mercy.
Is it a? I had tricks in the tank. I think that was a melee from maybe
Spread.
Tal'Daram. Yeah. So if I had a short. Okay.
Delight in the pain.
I think it's because my Tricks of the Trade was short that it didn't cover all my threat generation. But also that was like early pull, so people were not prepared properly.
Delight in the pain. Blood will flow.
Watch your step.
Oh, look, the little white swirly.
Stack.
That's where it's going to be, and now it's exploding, knocking people back. So, okay, the little white swirly in the middle is the graphic you see before it starts exploding. That's good to know. No, I want to be in a location... Oh my god. How's the progress? There hasn't been any today.
Lana'thel was merely a setback.
We started on Blood Council. We're still on Blood Council. And they said we're going to do one more attempt on Heroic, and then we're just going to kill it in... And if we don't get it there, we'll kill it in Normal and move on. This one is pretty ridiculous of a fight. There's so many different abilities going on. And the whole thing is like, there's one mechanic that... It's like a constant thing in the fight that punishes you for moving. And then every other mechanic you deal with, like, either knocks you back super far, or, like, forces you to move or position in a different way. So you have, like, all these mechanics that make you move, and then you get punished for moving. I do not like it. Buffs are good. Okay. Tricks. Tank. Move into
5,
position.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blood will flow.
Tricks still active.
I can't run it over.
No threat issues that time.
Spread.
Delight in the pain.
Stack high.
Okay, we're good.
Wondrous power.
Target
Watch your
swap.
step.
The dark blood will be invincible.
Okay, we want to look out for the shock vortex. Oh, there it is. I see.
My cup runneth over.
Watch your step.
Which way are we going? That way, apparently.
Stack
Moving
high,
very
stack
far.
High, stack high, stack high.
Delight in the pain.
Watch your step.
Tremble before Tal'Daram mortal.
Okay.
Stack high.
This is, like, easily our best attempt so far.
Delight in the pain.
Move. Okay. That kinetic bomb, I just saw it on the upper left of my screen. It almost... Okay.
My cup runneth over. Lana'thel was merely a setback. With the power of the orb, Valinor will have
But
his
Dark
vengeance.
Nucleus here, so I don't want to Blade Flurry and kill it. Oh, we're effed. Oh, no. Too many people near me. I didn't have a sprint or boot for that one.
Beg for mercy.
Spread.
Is served.
Stack high, stack
My
high.
cup runneth over. Beg for mercy. Blood will flow. Tremble before Tal'Daram mortals, for the power of the orb flows through me.
Is...
Naxanar was merely a setback.
They're still talking about bullshit. I wanted to get a comment in, but Raid Leader talking too much. You know, as you guys know how it goes. ICZ is a lot harder than Ulduar. Yes. Frankly, I think Ulduar was too hard. I mean, like... most people couldn't do Ulduar. Okay? Even fewer people are going to be able to do Icecrown Citadel. Unless they've all... Unless the, you know, lower skill players have already quit. And then the player base... If Ulduar compelled so many... or convinced so many people that were lower skilled to quit World of Warcraft, then, like, maybe the remaining people are higher skill, and maybe you have a higher percentage of people clearing Icecrown Citadel. That could be a thing, but that sounds pretty ridiculous now that I say it. Alright, so we're going to do a kill in the normal mode, and then we'll switch back to heroic for Blood Queen. No, we did Lady Death Whisper in normal mode. We did a lot of attempts in heroic, and we had some good ones, down to 20 or 25% in phase 2. But you know, in interest of seeing more of the instance, we didn't want to, you know, we had a limited amount of time, so we wanted to just kill it and move on. Lady Death Whisper is the only one so far we killed in normal mode. This is about to be the second boss we killed in normal mode. Oh, I think Lich King will absolutely
4,
be killed the
3,
first day.
2, 1.
Blood will flow.
Nope. Yeah, I was supposed to put Expose up sooner than that.
Spread.
Runneth over. Delight in the pain.
Spread.
Tremble before Tal'Daram. Blood will flow. The power of the orb flows through me.
Now we're all the way over here.
The pain. My cup runneth over.
Hello? Am I in front of the boss? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what? Oh, there's a regular old shock vortex we didn't see. Okay.
Watch your step.
Blood will flow. The dark fallen orb.
See, look, there's the swirly. And now we're on this target. Okay.
My cup runneth over. Delight in the pain. Blood will flow. Naxanar was merely a
Oh,
setback.
whoop. Okay.
Spread.
Power of the orb. Valanar will have his vengeance.
Okay, looks like I can't even resist that with Cloak.
In the pain. My queen over.
Alright. Alright, not heroic. Valinar's other signet ring. Mail of Crimson Coins. Land Soul's Horned Great Helm. Alright, pass, whatever. Alright. What? Close that. Okay. There we go. We're gonna hit the coolies on the next pack because it's more mobs. It'll be bigger dam. Hey, instant poison on main hand or off hand? I'm in the middle of a raid right now, so, you know, sometimes I can't answer your questions immediately. What you're going to want to do is check the Discord. There's ways for you to find that information out. Here's the Simonized Show Discord. Here's the Index channel. You can look for weapon and poison choices for Assassination or weapon and poison choices for combat. And it will tell you about that depending on your spec. What the fuck is this debuff? Immune to all attacks and spells, but unable to act. Okay, I probably could have human racialed out of that. Lindorn, thank you for being the cheerleading squad. Okay, Blood Queen. Here we go. What the? Nice camera angle, I guess? Okay. A little bit of a glitch there in the Matrix. Okay, so we have some kind of weak aura that I just downloaded. I was told I have to have this, and it's going to tell me what target I'm supposed to bite if I get the vampirism or whatever mechanic on this boss. Yeah, so basically what I remember this fight on melee, I'm pretty much just gonna be on the boss. Maybe we have a left and right stack, I believe. Then the boss sometimes goes in the air and we can't do shit. Alright, heroic. Wait, there's loot over here. Hold up. It's important. Never mind, it's not important. Okay. Probably go with Trix Warlock this one. Whoa, I have way too much expertise. 29? I think I only have one gem. Do I have the gem to fix it? No, I don't. Whatever. It is what it is. There's 3 rogues. 1 assassin. I'm combat full-time. And the 3rd rogue, Cringe Melee, I believe is switching back and forth as he feels like it.
5, 4, 3,
You have made an unwise decision. Know my hunger. Just a taste.
Oh yeah, whenever you get that, you have to move to the middle. Deals a bunch of damage.
Just a taste. Supper.
Land gather.
Taste.
There we go. That was it links 3 people and deals damage to them until they all like stack on top of each other. Oh, this is definitely a Sunder fight, not an exposed fight. I just did this without thinking.
Fear incoming.
Beard.
Spread.
Here it comes.
Alright, they called for a wipe.
Really? Just
Is
a
that all you
taste.
got?
Fatality.
Really? Is that all you've got? Such a pity. How unfortunate. You have made an
Uh-oh.
unwise decision.
Is that all you
got? How unfortunate.
Wait, that just counted as an extra wipe. I think that counted as an extra wipe. Should we zone in, or do we have reses there? Okay, so we don't actually have to be doing expose. I double checked with the warrior. We think this one is better for Sunder. Basically, when it's when it's one target for the whole time, it's usually a Sunder situation. So we can take off the exposed glyph and put on whatever else we want. I've got a plan. We go Rupture, Sinister Strike Glyph. That's my plan. Brother Boar, the PTR has been up for less than 3 days. I don't have that much experience, but I would guess that it's the same as it has been literally every other phase, which is Assassination is good for some, is best for some fights, and Combat's best for other fights, because they're better at different things. Yeah, okay, see, we wiped once, but then as we were rezzing, we accidentally aggroed the boss. That cost us an attempt on our attempt counter. Alright, new plan. Damage done 12? Blood. The idea is maybe we can generate enough resources to cast Eviscerate sometimes, but this is probably a trap, and I'm probably going to regret it. But we made our shortest duration finisher longer duration by using Glyph of Rupture. And then Sinister Strike to generate extra resources. I think this might become an actually good plan once you have tier 10. The thing with casting casting Eviscerate as combat is you don't quite have enough resources to really maintain Rupture, Slice and Dice, and fit worthwhile Ruptures in between all of that, as it is right now. But if you get tier 10, you know, you're getting extra energy from the 2-piece, and you're sometimes getting extra combo points from the 4-piece. So all that together could push you up to, like, I'm thinking, maybe that makes it to the point where you could get some enough resources to cast Eviscerate.
5, 4.
So whatever, we're kind of just experimenting here.
1.
You have made an unwise decision. Know my hunger.
Is that a threat pull?
Just taste.
Run out. Keep moving. Watch your feet.
Can I cloak that off? Yes. I can.
Just taste.
Yeah, so that Eviscerate was definitely a trap. I lost way too much Rupture time for casting that Eviscerate. Not good.
Just taste.
Killing spree.
We'll go for a slice here.
Just a taste.
Fear incoming.
Okay.
Spread.
Handle this.
Okay, we're fine.
Just a taste. Suffer. Just a taste.
Dark Pawns, Shadows. Okay, we're good. Do the adrenaline.
Fear incoming.
Here. I think if we, yeah, if we cloak that here, we probably get a little bit of extra uptime.
Just a taste. Such a pity. Suffer. Just a taste.
I probably should have gone for a rupture there. Berserk in 15 seconds. I think we can play better. Okay, we're running away, so we,
Really? Is that all you got?
Okay, so, guessing there's a reason that one mage is doubling everyone else and the other isn't even top 10. Yes, there's a mechanic called
Fear
Bite,
incoming.
or like vampirism or whatever. She picks one person to be a vampire at the near the start of the fight. That person deals double damage.
Unfortunate.
And then, like, there's some mechanic of, like, eventually that person has to bite another person. And then, that person's also a vampire. And then, like, it spreads. The vampirism spreads through the fight. So you have more and more people dealing double damage. What was a big problem with that attempt was that some of our early vampires died. So they lose the vampirism and our raid's DPS plummets. It's really bad if early vampires die. Because, like, you get it's essentially a race against the Berserk timer. You've got to be able to deal enough damage. So if you screw up this huge damage gain buff, you know, it's much harder to meet the damage requirement to beat the Berserk timer. Is this normal? Nope, this is on heroic. You can see the skull right here. Heroic. There. Deploy a repair bot. Also applies a dot or something. I'm not exactly sure, but there's something where like once you're a vampire, there's like a timer, and then you get thirsty, and you have to bite someone else, or else you die or something. I don't know. If you do not bite, you get... Okay, it's even worse than dying. You get mind controlled. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision. Know my hunger. Just taste. Just taste.
Okay, looking good.
Is that all you got? Just taste. Just taste.
Cloaking.
Fear incoming.
Still get feared. Still get feared.
Spread.
Handle this. Just taste. Really? Is that all you got?
Alright, they're calling wipe.
Supper. Really?
Alright, we did much better that time on damage output.
Really? Is that all you
But,
got?
you know, we still aren't one of the people getting a bite.
Unfortunate.
Stalwart, you might need to move before boss respawns. Okay. Vanish for what? Yeah, if you don't get feared there, you're gonna get a couple extra seconds attacking the boss before she goes up into the air. Yeah, that was, I feel like, impressive damage output for combat. Considering I've got friggin' Ulduar main hands still here. Like, my gear isn't actually, like, set up to be a combat boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't normally play combat on this character. This character's been geared for, you know, as a assassination main. So, like, I've got my double blade breaker, but we haven't had a whole lot of combat weapons. So I have, like, you know, the DKs want the same weapons as combats. You know, they want the Remorseless, they want the Stormpike Cleaver, and we didn't get so many of them. So it's like they're not going to me for an off spec anytime soon. You think 4421 6-spec will be good in Icecrown Citadel? I mean, it's kind of the same consideration you make for it any other time, which is like, if you can get Blade Flurry damage in, then it's usually better than Hunger for Blood spec. Oh, we should food buff. What is this? 71 million health. Yeah. This fight's cool. Blood Council, I thought was pretty cringe and lame. This fight so far, I think is really fun, and I like it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Oh, fuck, I totally forgot my... I was looking at my... Shit. I was looking at my, like, finishing move durations too much. I just straight forgot to do my opener during my trinket procs. F. Big F. Here, we're gonna just do a slice, and then try to build for rupture. Just doing a slightly smaller slice to try to get the rupture uptime there. Now we go for a bigger slice.
Run out. Keep moving.
Just a taste.
Should have waited 2 seconds for Mjolnir to come up.
Just a taste.
Yeah, our bad opener was very bad for us.
Spread.
Comes.
Okay, wipe called.
Really?
We get another chance to do the opener properly.
Gather.
Do all melees want Comet's Trail? Asked Jambao. I mean, there's better trinkets in Trial of the Crusader, and there are better trinkets in Icecrown Citadel, but I would say, you know, if you're talking about people contesting over Phase 2 loot, it's like, yeah, it's in Phase 2, it's basically bis for every melee, just about. It is a super contested item. A lot of people want Comet's Trail. Okay. Yeah, we go again. They're trying to figure out about if they should bite or not bite, timing when they should bite people, whatever, all this stuff. We're apparently not gonna get bit ever. I don't know. Ready, we got our food buff, instant poison, deadly poison, flask of endless rage. The boss will bite one person, and then that person, you know, has a time window, you know, then they get the debuff, the vampirism, and then at some point, they have, like, a time window of, like, 10 seconds where it's, like, they could bite immediately, or they could wait a little bit and bite a little later, something like
5,
that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Killing spree.
What the frick? Okay. That's the bite.
Just taste. Just taste.
Okay, we build for a rupture here.
Just taste. Just taste.
Good. Oh, frick.
Fear incoming.
I hit that Blade Flurry right before this started. That was not ideal.
Can
Spread.
you handle this?
Yeah, I'm like barely taking damage here. I don't know. Everyone's like talking about how we gotta like handle this phase better. And I'm like, this phase has been like a non-issue for me, as far as I can tell.
Killing spree.
Just taste. Just taste.
Fear incoming.
Here
Spread.
it comes.
There we go.
Killing spree.
Just taste.
What's going on? There's a lot of vampires, and none of the vampires are me. God damn it.
Just a taste.
What the frick is going on?
Such a pity.
That was a greed play. I maybe should have kept Slice up.
Such a
And that was the Enrage, I think?
unfortunate.
I've never got bit on any of these attempts. Bro, it's okay. I'll just compete with all the other non-bite receivers. Yeah, I have the standalone. That's what I installed. Bad blood type. Yeah, I think I just have the wrong blood type. What did I miss? ICC release? No, we're on the PTR. Is the test realm. Although, what I can say is I'm liking this glyph setup. And I think this glyph setup's only going to look even better when you put, you know, tier 10 bonuses in. I mean, it's kind of impressive to me, like, that we did this glyph setup for 3 attempts now. We didn't do good on this one in the middle, but I kind of effed the opener pretty badly. But this one, we were top amongst rogues, and this one, we were top again amongst rogues. And then the previous ones, we kind of had a suck-ass, you know, a different glyph setup. You happen to know if it's a % damage increase or stat increase? You mean the vampirism? I believe it's a 100% damage increase. Rupture, Killing Spree, and Sinister Strike glyph is what I have right now. Which is, yeah, kind of cringe. I mean, right now, when I'm learning fights, especially on the PTR, I tend to not worry about casting tricks on my damage dealers. Like, I get them on the Warlock at the start, but I don't worry about it mid-fight. Because, like, I'm trying to pay attention to the mechanics as much as possible. I want to kind of minimize other things. And once I'm more familiar
5,
with what the hell's going on, we'll add tricks of the trade on damage dealers back in.
You have made an unwise decision.
Where's the Mjolnir proc? There it is.
Know my hunger. Just a taste.
What the? Vampirism went on the tank? Oh, okay. Someone pulled threat right before the Blood Queen's bite went out. So then, because the tank wasn't the primary threat target,
Such a pity.
the tank was then a valid target for the bite.
Such a pity.
Oh boy.
Such a pity. Such a pity. How unfortunate.
Sure. I was tricksing Thor previously, so if one of the other rogues wants to pick him up. Okay, so we're tricksing tank now. And you guys know it, I know it. I love it when I get to tricks tank. Cause you know what that means when I get to tricks tank? One, it's one less button to press in the opener. Two, I don't have to worry about be anxious that I like forgot to cancel the threat transfer and transfer too much to the damage dealer. Mainly, the great thing about being told to tricks the tank is I get to just Giga Blast immediately without worrying anything about threat generation. How has ICC felt compared to Ulduar? Definitely more difficult. Going into Ulduar with Naxxramas gear, absolutely easier than going into Icecrown Citadel with Trial of the Crusader gear. Some of these fights have been super cringe and annoying, but this one I really like. It's pretty fun. I mean, you know, the mechanics are pretty easy to understand. There's not, you know, a dozen of them at once. And you pump a lot of damage. And there's a mechanic that makes you do more damage. God, that's the best kind of mechanic. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you make a boss mechanic where doing the mechanic properly means you deal more damage, that's a fun and cool mechanic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Come on, there's the runestone.
Know my hunger. Just a taste. Really? Is that all you've got?
Left, right leg split.
Just a taste.
That was greedy going for 2-pointer. I should have just gone for 1-pointer. Gotta build up to a big slice. Nice spree. Too much energy. Don't Blade Flurry there.
Fear incoming. Spread.
Cloak of Shadows negates a lot of this damage. Angle has changed slightly.
Just taste.
It's bad slice. It should have been 4 point.
Mind control.
Feed my precious one. Why now?
Okay, we lost Thor. Uncontrollable Frenzy. That's Thor had vampirism and he didn't bite someone in time, so he got mind controlled and then we killed him.
Just taste. Suffer. Just taste.
Run out. Keep moving. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Go. We didn't have a cloak to negate that one. And that's the enrage. Man, we were absolutely cranking it right before we had to run out for the purple thing. Yeah, Adiabotics has been getting first bite most of the time. I might have to run back because I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm on top of the boss. I've got to run back here. Okay. I like this boss. Time to save up gold to bribe people to bite you. Yep. Yep. Yeah, if you're under the boss, you gotta release. And then it'd probably be good if you get a summon stone down there. We got a couple people still struggling along. Okay, he's got passive bonus move speed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get ahead with sprint, and then he's gonna catch up to me again. Fish Butter, thank you for the prime. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for 2 months of support. How's it going? You doing any Icecrown Citadel PTR also? God, he's catching up to me. I'm not burning my nitro boot. Why is that? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a mechanic this time. Is that what you're saying? So I'm gonna get bit, and then... So I'm gonna get bit, and then I'm gonna deal a shitload of bonus damage, and then eventually it's gonna overwrite my action bar with a thing that's just like, bite someone else. And when that happens, I'm supposed to, depending on when it is, I'm either supposed to chill and wait, or bite immediately. Is that correct? And the weak aura should tell me who I'm supposed to bite. Okay, well. Wow, this is cool. Maybe I'll get to do the mechanic this time. Okay, there was a little bit of an issue with the... Fucking shit, wait, hold on. Okay, we're fine. Got enough time. So there's a add-on we're using where like you input a list of names and like it'll tell people who to bite who. They input my character's name on the live servers.
You have made an unwise decision.
Which is different than my character's name on the PTR. Oh, I tricked on... Okay, they're wiping it and they're going again.
Really? Is that all you got?
Who...
Really? Is that all you got? Such a pity. Such a pity. How unfortunate.
Someone pulled threat at the start there. That's a problem we had before of someone pulling threat. I was literally tricksing the tank. That should be like almost impossible for someone to pull threat off of me tricksing the tank. I'm going to the instant replay. We're pulling up the Insta replay. I'm supposed to, depending on when fight. Okay. My character on the PTR. Thor threat? Then my character's name are... Okay, I see what happened. I just checked the instant replay. The reason someone pulled threat is there was a... Someone forgot to cancel Tricks of the Trade threat. On a warlock. Yeah. I saw Thor above Yeah, Thor's the only one who pulls ahead of meta tank, and my tricks tracker so shows. We figured it out. MD missed? Wait, what? Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made an unwise decision.
Killing spree.
Know my hunger. Just taste.
Okay.
Line, gather.
Lost uptime, yikes.
Just taste.
Killing spree.
Okay. We're not pumping as much as last time. I blame the lost 5 seconds of uptime. Maybe I was getting parries on the boss for a little while, too. I just saw a parry. Okay, don't Blade Flurry on this one.
Fear incoming.
Feared. It's whatever.
Spread.
Comes.
Yeah, you can start attacking pretty early when it's transitioning back to ground phase.
Just taste.
Killing spree.
Line, gather.
Second one of these? Oh, no.
Target you.
I have essence of the blood. I'm a vampire now. Now I press our adrenaline rush.
Fear incoming. Spread.
Handle this. Just a taste.
frenzy.
Really? Is that all
Bite
you
soon,
got?
bite.
Mind
Yes.
control. Mind
Feed
control.
my precious one. Mine
It didn't have a target for me. I was trying to look at it to see a target to bite. The UI in the middle of the screen said,
Such a pity. Unfortunate.
yeah, okay, so my weak aura said bite bracket RT11 closing bracket. The weak aura did not pop up until the very last couple seconds.
Ready your arms, my argent brothers. The Vrykul will protect the Frost Queen with their lives.
Even dying here beats spending another day collecting reagents for that madman Finkelstein.
Alright, well, everyone's mad at me because I didn't bite the right target. I don't know what you want. I was trying to pay attention to the weak aura. The weak aura told me to bite RT11.
You are nothing more than a traitor. Come, your second death approaches.
Okay.
Draw them back to us, and we'll assist
Alright,
you.
here we go.
Push forward!
Can I kick that? What the? I'm not in melee range of it. Okay, I thought I was. Can't kick that.
Miserable creatures, die!
Was our word. Please burn my remains. Let me live warm in the afterlife.
What the frick? Okay, I don't really understand what's going on with this trash, but luckily it's trash, so don't really have to understand.
Never could reach the top shelf.
Okay, this is like a mini boss or something.
The reinforcements will arrive shortly. We must bring her down quickly.
Foolish Croc. You brought my reinforcements with you. Arise, Argent champions, and serve the Lich King in death. Come, Scourgebane. I'll show the Master which of us is truly worthy of the title of champion.
I'll draw her to terrorists. Return our brothers to their graves. Then help me bring her down.
Perhaps you were right.
Alright, it's dead already.
Don't let Finkelstein use me for his potions.
Okay.
All remaining enforcers.
We got Dreamwalker next.
Press on and bring down Sindragosa. Loktar,
Yeah, so this is a pretty unique encounter. You don't kill the boss. You heal the boss. There will constantly be ads spawning that like come in and fight, and some of them will like go directly to Dreamwalker and attack Dreamwalker, deal damage to Dreamwalker. The way you end the encounter is fully healing Dreamwalker. So that's cool, that's different. So our job is basically going around killing all the ads that spawn, because it's the healers that end the encounter by healing harder. I'm not hype about being combat due to lacking any move speed talents. You know, I don't have fleet-footed, I don't have a swiftness of Zanza potion, and we have a lot of movement here. But the good part about that being combat is that we get to have very strong Fan of Knives. We're gonna go Fan of Knives, Sinister Strike. Does he drop a mount? Not that I'm aware of.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Intruders have breached the inner sanctum. Hasten the destruction of the Green Dragon. Leave only bones and sinew for the reanimation.
Heroes, lend me your aid. I cannot hold them off much longer. You must heal my wounds.
Where are we going? Why not both? These are the highest priority enemy to kill.
I have opened a portal into the dream.
See how much time we lose where we're just like not dealing damage to anything because we're moving between targets?
AOE incoming.
I don't know when is a good time for me to like burn my sprints because I have very few, you know, compared to how many we're gonna need. I have very few movement enhancers. I mean, I guess just send it when I need to cross the room. It's a fine metric to go by.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Okay, we're doing good though. We have no more move speed bonuses. Which way to
AOE
go?
incoming.
Kind of hesitated there and lost some time. What's going on? Yeah, okay, I moved to a side that ended up not having stuff.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also didn't use my cooldowns even. Blazing skeleton.
AOE incoming.
Okay.
I have
This
opened a
explodes when it
portal into the
dies,
dream.
I guess.
Your salvation lies
Cloak.
within, heroes.
I just feel so slow all the time. I think this is definitely like, if you have a Swiftness of Zanz in your inventory, you should drop Flask and use it. There's no doubt in my mind that you need move speed here. This is also a fight where I think Subtlety's access to Shadow Step might actually be good. Like, might be valuable enough that Subtlety would pull ahead. Because you just spend so much time not doing anything, walking towards the next target.
I have opened a portal into the dream.
AOE
Your
incoming.
salvation lies within, heroes.
Oof. That was avoidable mechanic, I believe. Wait, I didn't even put talents in on my second spec. I could actually go sub. Wait, no, the other two rogues are assassin. I need to be combat.
Your salvation lies within, heroes.
AOE incoming.
Those are a lot of raid damage. Those blazing guys casting lay waste, so they're high priority target. Okay, there was actually nothing over there, and I pressed my shit anyways.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your
AOE
salvation
incoming.
lies within, heroes.
Okay. They said they called for wipe. Maybe I should have tried to die closer to the front. Okay. How many heroic bosses did we kill? Marrowgar, Gunship, Sarfang, Rotface, Putricide so far. Professor is bugged and unkillable. Last I heard, he's bugged. I've heard a couple people killed him despite the bug. But he has a Unbound Plague ability in heroic mode. And it's supposed to jump between different people. You're supposed to be able to, like, spread it to other people intentionally to reduce its damage output. But it's just not jumping to other people. So it goes on one person and it automatically kills them because it can't be spread to mitigate the damage. Sorry, can you say group 2 again? Okay, so this time, instead of running back and forth, we're just gonna idle on one side of the boss. Or, well, I mean, kill stuff on one side of the boss, and that's it. Alright, little fish feast. Okay, so the new idea is some of the raid goes and stays over here, and the rest of the raid goes and stays over here, and we don't do this back and forth shit all the time. We'll see if I do a lot of damage this time also or not. But I think, you know, if you're trying to move back and forth, I think Subtlety would be legitimately good for access to Shadow Step. And you get the cooldown reduced, so it's a 20-second cooldown. Pretty big. Still got all the buffs from before. Prayer of Shadow Protection, Unleashed Rage. Apparently you can just buff Valithria Dreamwalker. Okay, whatever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Intruders have breached the inner sanctum. Hasten the destruction of the Dream Dragon. Killing springs and sinew for the reanimation.
Heroes, lend me your aid.
That'd be, I don't know how you could possibly do that.
You must heal
It sounds
my
impossible.
wounds.
Oh, I just got a pro tip from the healers. The fact that we have Crusader Aura is not actually a mistake. That's intentional. The healers go into these nightmare portals and they get a buff that increases their healing output or something like that. But when you're inside the dream portal, nightmare portal, it considers you a vehicle and mounted. So Crusader Aura does actually improve your move speed. Okay, so this is the part that's kind of weird.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Blazing skeleton here.
AoE incoming.
Yeah, our total damage output with this strategy where I just stay on one side the whole time is significantly lower. Unsurprisingly. We have even more idle time.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Suppressor, higher priority. I think this explodes and turns into... Yep, that's what it
AoE
does.
incoming.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Oh, there's a lot of suppressors here. Oh, and a blazing. Blazing zombie. What does this do?
Incoming.
Not very much nature damage. I mean, okay, it's some nature damage.
Within, heroes. I have opened a portal into the dream. Your
AoE incoming.
salvation lies within.
What? He didn't get
heroes.
stunned. I did a kidney shot on him. 25 energy down the drain. Cloak the debuff off, whatever. This one seems pretty mellow. That's a good killing spree. Blade Flurry right there. Vanish. What happened with that zombie? Okay, suppressors, priority.
I have opened a portal
AOE
into
incoming.
the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Interrupt the volley. It's nice. Berserk in 50.
AOE incoming.
It's Berserk in 45 seconds.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Oh, we're fucked. We're dead. We're dead in a spot where we aren't going to be able to be rezzed either. Valithria is not healed enough. We had one of our healers, they say they dropped their stacks of the healing bonus. To be able to heal the, like, absolutely colossal amount of health that this boss has, there's a mechanic that the healers do. I'm not 100% on how it works, but, like, they go into the portal, they do something in the portal, and they get a stack of a buff that increases their healing output, and it stacks, and it stacks, and it stacks. And it's important that you maintain those stacks and keep refreshing it, and don't lose the stacks at any point, because, you know, if you ever lose your stacks, you know, you're never going to heal for a relevant amount again for the rest of the fight. Comparing the first attempt and second attempt, the first attempt where I was running back and forth between the sides, and the second attempt where I was just staying on the right side, my total damage throughput was substantially higher on the first one. So if we're having trouble with ads, maybe running back and forth is better, because it's gonna, at least for me, it was improving my total throughput. I mean, when I'm on the right side all the time, like, there's just nothing for me to do there a lot of the time. And I'm just idling for even more time, I think, than I was essentially... Oh, shit, I just died to a Valkyr respawn in the main room. OGB did too. Careful, Stalwart. You have to look out for those. We just got wrecked. I was explaining... Shit. Okay, we go this way instead. Okay. So I think we're gonna continue with just like having melees stuck on one side. Just gonna ask and confirm that before they pull. And you still want the melee to stay on one side or the other? You don't want us moving back? Okay. Lame. Lame. Okay. They're saying despite the obvious difference in total damage throughput for melee, they still want the melee to just stay on one side and, you know, kill whatever spawns there. So another attempt of that at least.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now we just chill on the right-hand side.
I cannot hold them off much longer. You must heal my wounds. I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
AOE incoming.
I mean, I don't get it. Wait, some of the people are running to the other side. I thought we were not supposed to run to the... Oh my god, I don't understand what the direction is. Don't want to eat the explosion from that thing. There we go. We should have activated a slice and dice prior to it dying. Don't spree this.
A portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
AOE incoming.
Good damage to those.
I have opened a portal into the dream.
Alright, there's some frost.
Salvation lies within, heroes.
We want to look out for that bluish white like frost thing that launches you up into the air. I'm gonna make sure I don't grief with that. I don't see it that often though. Good. Here we go. This is a prio target. Big damage on it. We don't want it to cast Lay Waste. That's huge raid AoE damage.
I have opened a portal into the dream.
Big zombie.
Salvation lies within, heroes.
Look for a good Blade Flurry Adrenaline Rush soon. Move away from that. Slice before it dies. Okay. Suppressors. Just 2, it looks like. Just 2 healers just lost their healing buff stacks. So that's probably a wipe.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your
AoE
salvation
incoming.
lies within, heroes.
Go. Triple suppressor. Hell is with that killing spree.
Opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Beat potion.
AoE incoming.
Nice. Killed him before the thing went off. Oh, is that a frost? That's a frost that's about to explode. Yeah, there we go. Avoided that. Nice.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within,
AoE
heroes.
incoming.
Didn't see that one. There we go. We took that one. Weren't supposed to take that damage. Ideally, you avoid that. What I'm saying. Berserk in 1 minute.
AoE incoming.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Suppressors apply, I believe, a
Turning.
debuff. Yeah, healing reduced by 10%. Yeah. So, you don't want the suppressors to channel that ability on Valithria. Big reduction in the healing received.
AoE incoming.
And it's enraged.
Into the dream.
That's the Berserk timer.
Salvation lies within, heroes.
AoE incoming.
There we go. Boss almost alive. Not quite. You know, a couple of minutes in, I called out that like 2 healers lost their stacks of the healing buff, and at that point, like, there was no way we were beating the timer. Yeah, like the healers losing stacks of the healing buff is just like, we're not gonna kill it if that keeps happening. Like, it doesn't matter what else we do. Like, it's not gonna happen if the healers are losing the healing stack. I think they switched in to have one more healer. One of the damage dealers switched to a healing spec. Let's see the healing done so we can see how many healers we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe we bumped up to 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I mean, you can see like some people, the healing isn't remotely close. You know, some people keep their stacks and others don't, and that's that. We got instant poison, deadly poison, flask of endless rage. Yep, these are all sufficient duration. Wonder if my durability is good. Yeah, plenty of durability. We're fine. So yeah, they're just kind of explaining the whole healing thing to the 7th person who literally hasn't done it before. So we'll try again. It's like we got a pull timer out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Intruders have breached the inner sanctum. Killing spree. Leave only bones and sinew for the reanimation.
Gonna try to use my cooldowns more often this time. You know, there's not really ever gonna be a super great time to use any of the cooldowns because everything just dies super fast. But I want to, you know, actually be putting them on cooldown and using them for something. Because I think on most of these attempts I've just not pressed them because, you know, there was no like super good opportunity to do so. But we gotta actually press them, get some value out of them, even if it's not optimal value.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
2 targets, so we fan. Get away from the zombie. There we go. Bro, I keep kicking these at the exact same moment, except a fraction of a second later than O-Raim kicks them. RIP 25 energy.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Killing spree.
It's got a full killing spree on that guy. Fan of Knives on 2. I move away. Don't take the acid burst. Okay, now we're looking for what's gonna spawn next.
Incoming.
Dude, I swear to God, the other melees are still just running to the other side. I'm confused on what the assignment actually is. I tried to clarify it, and I thought the assignment was to just stand still on one side.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
This is a very high health enemy, so it's probably going to live for a while. So, good blade flurry. Just get to auto attack with the 20% haste. Had threat for a moment, hit the evasion. Get away from the zombie. Gonna explode. Get back to here. This is big. AoE dam. Oh, that's a... Never mind. I was on the wrong thing. There's a blazing skeleton that I should have been fighting, not the AoE worms. Back in the right side, yep. Suppressors. Little adrenaline. Slice refresh.
AOE incoming.
Fix tank, run to this. Good damage. Oh, this is gonna be big. Banning. The decent blade flurry.
AOE incoming.
Fix tank. I had threat for a moment there. I looked to tricks the tank earlier, but they were out of range. Whoa, whoa, threat? There's a lot of suppressors. That's a good fan opportunity. Can auto attack one of the suppressors. Lay waste. That's not my side. Okay. Lay waste comes from blazing skeleton.
Strength is returning. Press on, heroes.
Okay, we got a minute left on the enrage. Okay, Lust, this is the very end of it.
Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Go. This is high prio target.
AOE incoming.
Okay.
I have opened a portal into the
I don't know,
dream.
just keep going.
Your salvation lies within, heroes.
AOE incoming.
And now we're dead. Huge suppression. I mean, we did much better with the extra healer there. We had one of our healers die mid-fight. So they lost their stacks. It was maybe not the fault of the healer, you know. They just died, so they lost their stacks. It wasn't like not refreshing their stacks in time. Did I get close enough? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, let's release. We definitely did better damage that time. I'm not sure if that's all to just like pressing cooldowns willy-nilly, but I think we'll definitely continue doing that either way. Blade Flurry, we got 149k out of Blade Flurry. We got 951 out of killing, or 95,000 out of Killing Spree. Not bad. There we go. Hug right. Okay. Okay, so the healers can also gear differently on this fight, they're saying. Because when they get the healing buff in this fight, it essentially gives them unlimited mana. I don't know if it's a cost reduction or just a huge amount of MP5. But they're saying because they have, like, unlimited mana, they don't have to gear... they don't have to have, like, MP5 and Spirit and stuff on their gear to worry about mana regeneration or, like, mana regen trinkets. They don't have to care about that. Refresh some poison. Refresh flask. Alright, we go again. Fix tank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe not a good adrenaline rush. Definitely not a good adrenaline rush. Okay. I was just trying to press all the buttons, you know. About 100% wasted adrenaline rush. Yeah, look at this. And then we get 4 suppressors spawning together. I mean, this I believe is random, but... You know, this would have been a good adrenaline rush right here.
salvation lies within, heroes.
Back away from that thing.
AoE incoming.
It's a lot of raid damage. Pretty sure that hits the entire raid. Does jumping increase radius? Yes, it does. For your AoE abilities. It counts as movement. Movement is what increases the radius. And jumping is a form of movement.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
What the fuck is happening with that one?
AoE incoming.
Yeah, Killing Spree was too late. So, I wasted a lot of clicks of it.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Oh, Blade Flurry time. Ooh, that was bad.
AoE incoming.
Forgot to move out from the zombie. And cloak that debuff.
Opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Looking for a spawn here or a spawn right over there. Fix tank. Oh, Killing Spree, yes. Here, multiple suppressors. That's a great adrenaline rush to be able to fan more. Never mind, they died super fast. I mean, we still fanned more than we would have without adrenaline. Oh. We got a little bit of it on that. There we go. Okay, we're on this.
AoE incoming.
I have opened a portal into
Okay,
the dream.
okay, we're good.
Your salvation lies within, heroes.
There's an Archmage. Okay, what's gonna be next? Over here. Gonna be some fans on 3. Okay, can I Killing Spree this guy?
AoE incoming.
Return your salvation lies
Pretty good.
within, heroes.
Blade Flurry, fan the Rotworms, that's good. Oh, fuck. That thing barely even hurts. Okay, well, whatever. That mechanic apparently doesn't matter that much. Potion of Speed.
AoE incoming.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Okay, this is coming to the end of the fight. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Just saying, if they don't drop stacks, it's GG. Blazing even side.
AoE incoming.
Suppressor priority target. This is the final push.
I have opened a portal into the dream. Your salvation lies within, heroes.
Okay, there it is. That's it. That's the boss.
Grant me the favor to lay these foul creatures to rest.
Alright, that's kind of cool. Frost Brood Sapphire Ring. Bro, I need that for my combat set. Nightmare Ender. I am the combat rogue right now, okay? Grinning Skull Great Boots. Okay, yikes. Oh, that queen boss is pretty sweet, though. Oh. Oh. Guys, do you know what happens in this room? This room is lit. Okay.
Not approach the frost. Quickly, stop them.
They're gonna try to LOS everything right here. They're just standing in the middle. Do we go back in or stay? We gotta stay, like, actually LOS, though. Like, no peeking around the corner. This mob can shoot through the wall, it looks like. Okay. Instructions unclear. People keep, you know, they keep saying go behind there, but then we keep having people move out and engage the stuff early and, like, be in line of sight rather than out of line of sight. Like, these guys just hang out there and cast Crypt Scarab or whatever. They're on WOTLK, who is positioned... Where is that guy? Can't even tell. Fuck. Alright, this is annoying. It's annoying because... Oh yeah, okay, we're through. We're through to Sindragosa. Because, like, half the time the raid leader was saying, okay, stay, you know, out of line of sight. But then people were, like, creeping around the corner. And then, like, if I'm staying out of line of sight and other people are creeping around the corner, I don't do shit. I sit there idle. This part's good, too. It has a life ward on it right now. Not very many FPS here. Easy.
Big paw
Easy, big damn. Damien666 with a Prime sub. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the stream. Big fan from Germany. Keep up the good work. It's like 4 a.m. in Germany, right? Well, are you up early or up late? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. $6 a.m. watched from 2 a.m. Oh my. So you've seen the whole Icecrown Citadel raid today, because, you know, the Icecrown Citadel raid started 4 hours ago. Hell yeah. What the frick is going on here? Icy Blast? Okay, let's maybe not stand in those. Okay, there's some, like, indicator things.
The icy winds of Northrend will consume your souls!
Okay.
Suffer, mortals, as your pathetic magic
Stack
betrays
high.
you!
Stack high. Stack high.
4 stacks of buff.
Can
Run
you
out.
feel the cold hand of death upon your heart?
Back in.
Suffer, mortals, as your pathetic magic betrays you! None shall survive!
Spread.
Okay. I kind of went to the start of the front area where I thought they're talking about some weak aura again that's like supposed to tell you what to do. Last time I relied on a weak aura that was supposed to tell me what to do. We saw how that went. But also they intentionally didn't take a whole lot of time to explain this because we're coming up on like the very end of our raid time. Dude, Damien, the dungeon stuff prior to the raid, that was mid. That didn't really go the way I wanted to. I was unhappy with that. That shit's never gonna make it to YouTube. That was not, I thought it was not good stuff, but I hope at least some people liked it. While we're resing, can I get some clarification on where the ice tombs are supposed to go? Yeah, so, like, I died, I had an ice tomb, and I positioned myself right here, and when it hit me, I died. Okay, but there's 6. And the... Up higher on the stairs, or farther out? Yeah, okay, whatever. Hang on. Okay, so this is supposed... Again, we're gonna try with the weak aura that's supposed to tell me where to go, and we'll see if it even works. How's the blue dragon going so far? We're basically at the end of our raid time. We did one pull, we're gonna do one more. We didn't even take very much time to explain it, so, like, we're not really expecting much here. We had a long day already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are fools who have come to this place! The icy winds of Northrend will consume your souls!
Alright, Cindy coming through. That was incorrect for me to
As your pathetic magic
Stack high.
betrays you!
incorrect for me to press adrenaline prior to killing spree.
Stack
3 stacks, 4 stacks. I'll stop here.
Run out.
Feel the cold hand of death!
And I'm dead.
Your heart! Suffer, mortals, as your pathetic magic betrays you!
Okay.
Your incursion ends here! None shall survive!
Oh, okay, it's actually showing me Yeah, I just do bigger damage. Don't worry about it.
The flaw of mortality! Suffer, mortals, as your pathetic magic betrays you!
All right. So is this boss just set? I mean, yeah, it's the ice block and frost bomb mechanic, just like with a twist. You know, there's multiple ice blocks. You have to damage the ice blocks to break the person out of the ice block. And then there's gonna be like multiple ice bombs that go off in like different locations. And this fight's generally just super annoying because you attack the boss and you get a stacking debuff that deals damage per second to you. And then all you do is you just stop attacking the boss to let the debuff fall off once it's stacked too high. So like, this is the opposite of a fun mechanic. This is a mechanic where it's like, okay, you just do less damage and you stop attacking. Yep, it's lame. Okay. Very cool. So that's like basically the end of PTR.